begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Now Golden State's starting five. The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Now Wilson after the missed three from Stephen Curry. And MP throws it down.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Here's Poole. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the three. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they'd like, so this time around, they're going to try to close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. We'll see how that goes, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry. After the miss from Wilson, Thompson finds Poole. And a deep three from Curry. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Tatum down low. He's covered by Thompson. The three from MP. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Wilson. I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Curry. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Here's Wiseman. Back to Thompson. Over Tatum. The shot by Thompson, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And here's MP for 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. Winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs. Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Wilson kicks to Tatum. Back to Wilson. Lets it go from deep. Busted. No good that time either. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Wizards in Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he can communicate that quite well.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The shot by Thompson, no good. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
Here's Wiseman. After the made shot from Wilson. Shot clock at 5. Green. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for them.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And the pass to Poole. And taken away by Brown. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Wilson. From deep three-point range. Curry can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 15. Brogdon inside the line. Here's Wilson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Wilson's got 17 now.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Thompson outside. Pass to Poole. To halt the run. No good on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Here's Poole following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Shot clock at 6. Poole, the pass to Green. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Robert Williams. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. They wanted to take Andre on, and they got out there during the final.
Outside Wilson takes a three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And here's Iguodala outside. Wilson grabs the board.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
The Warriors shooting alarming 21% to get things going here. Iguodala outside. Curry against Smart. Curry kicks to DiVincenzo. Kuminga the pass to Iguodala. Over Tatum. Offensive rebound. Fades and shoots. There's Looney, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Count it, good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Curry. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Washington. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
Pass to Wilson. In the corner, Smart with it. There's the 3. And MP with the basket on the assist from Smart. And that's now 33 points for MP. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Passes it to Kuminga. And it's Golden State with another.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time. Just scanned the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Curry with a wide open look. Horford with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
With 4 seconds on the clock, there's the killer two-handed slam.
And Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
That shot, no good. And so it's Boston, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against
the Warriors, 17. Here we go.
Substitution out on the floor for the Celtics. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Brown finds MP. Back to Brown. The 3 from MP. Here's Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Jordan Poole. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Wilson out there with Rob Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. Deep. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets did some very solid work. He had 15 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. They're playing great team ball. It's largely because of his impressive play. Kevin, let's see if they can keep their win streak alive tonight.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Tatum, good, and the assist goes to MP. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Timeout called the Warriors. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Right wing. Smart against Curry. Trying to get something going. Rebound, Boston.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Shot's good by Wilson.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. On its way from Curry for two. They get the rebound. And the rejection by MP. Brown feeling out a bit. And MP throws it down.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Thompson. Outside Curry. And they get it back. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
No good. Good defense by MP. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. And Brent, unfortunately, the young career of James Wiseman has been plagued by injury.
Yeah, it's been really tough, Kevin, with that meniscus injury, 39 games into his career. He had his surgery, and then he was trying to come back, and multiple setbacks in his pathway to try to get back on the floor and become an impact player as the first overall pick a couple years ago. It kept him out the entirety of last season. Hopefully, this is the year where we see him fully healthy.
The shot's good from Wiseman.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
The pass to Wilson. To the inside. Tatum against Iguodala. It's Brown on the wing. 29 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Shot's good by Wilson.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Kuminga's got his third basket of the night. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Wilson, and the layup falls. 45 points for MP.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Looking to end his cold spell. Looney tips it back in.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
The three from MP. They grab their own miss. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Kuminga. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's a shot.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
78. The Warriors, 48.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Golden State moving it around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
No good on the second free throw. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Poole, the pass to Thompson. Down low. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
And Brown drops them both. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Green, and the rejection by MP. He gets that one. Green's got 5.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
The shot by Wilson, no good.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Kicks it out to Wilson. From downtown, the Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Now that's leadership. Tatum reads shot trajectories well and pounces on opportunities to grab second chance points.
And finished off by Brown.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
To the paint, here's Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Wilson. And that one is off. Great D that time from Green. Thompson in the corner for the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Wilson inside, working on Green. Shot's good by Wilson.
He's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Tatum against Thompson. Back to Poole. Thompson outside. Pass to Kuminga. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Poole for 3. Rebounded by Smart.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
They get it back. And Williams throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
The 3 from MP. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Boston, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
16, the Warriors.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect
going with almost an entire new group. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. MP comes in for Williams. Gallinari, he's checked in for Justin Jackson. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Derek White. That free throw good from Kuminga. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time where you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
We've got Gallinari. Griffin is out there with Wilson. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. On its way from Curry for 2. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Curry's got 25 points in the game. Inside, here's Wilson, and the dunk by MP.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Stolen by Wilson. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Thompson. Lock at 6. Shoots over Brown. Nice shot by Thompson.
Great way for a three-point shooter to keep the defense honest is to show them that you can knock down mid-range shots. Klay did that.
Brown the pass to Wilson. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Back to Wilson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 57 points for MP. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Left side, Griffin. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Looney passes to DiVincenzo. With the shot, Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Yet another bucket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. DiVincenzo finds Looney. Here's Baldwin. DiVincenzo with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Looney. From deep three-point range, and Pritchard pulls it down.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Green breaking loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Jackson, he's checked in for Boston.
For the Celtics, Justin Jackson.
DiVincenzo kicks to Baldwin. Here's Green. Chalk up 2 there. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a couple years ago, the NBA played with a 72-game schedule. Do you think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Feeds to Green. That shot is off. And the Celtics going the other way now. It's stolen by Green. Now, here's Moody. White covering. DiVincenzo kicks to Baldwin. Now, here's Looney. He's guarded close. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Warriors shooting at 42% in this final quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Pritchard. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
At the elbow, Green. And it's good, 2 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Wilson. And again, it's Boston converting.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight.